Welcome to computer science class, students. This is my first session. Here I'm just revising first few programming revision concepts so that it's become very easy for you all to understand the second year syllabus programming part. Because in the first year you have learned about the structure-oriented programming. Here you are going to learn about hoops-oriented, object-oriented programming part. Because there are a few information which you are using commonly in the first view as well as in second view. Those common things in this particular session I am explaining. Please listen carefully one by one. To develop a program, first point, you should know the definition of program. You should know the definition of program. And the second point, you should have an idea about a library function. You should have an idea about library function. Third point, you are supposed to have idea about variable declaration. You should have idea about variable declaration. To declare this variable, you are supposed to know about even the data type also. Even data types also. After declaring this particular variable, you're supposed to know that how to read those variables and how to print those variables. So it's printing. Before that, you're supposed to know about reading and printing the variable. These are the common things you are going to use in the first PU syllabus as well as in second PU. Very beginning itself, I have told in first year concept you have used a structure-oriented method. In second year syllabus, you are using object-oriented method. What is object-oriented? I will tell in the next session, means tomorrow class. Here, just I am revising. These are the common things which you are going to use here as well as in the next class. Okay. So let me start with the program definition. We all know that what is program? Program is a set of. Program is a set of instruction. Program is a set of instruction. What is mean by instruction? The set of codes what you are defining. The set of codes you are defining. How you are defining those codes? Using this variable, the printing statement, the reading statement, all those things, right? So this entire set of code is said to be program. The program is a set of instructions. These instructions will be defined in form of set of codes. The next point, library function. The next point was that library functions. See, without this library function, it is not possible to define any program, either it may be a C programming or a C++ or Java, anything. Each and every programming language will have the library function, because this library function is the one which is having a link or a connection, which is having a link or a connection with input and output statement. What user is defining means you are all defining. It is having a connection with input as well as output with the header files. The header files. Between these two, the library function is having a connection. So library functions used to have the link between input output function and the header files. In C++, in the C++ programming, there are so many header files. Those header files refer as library function. The first header file is #include iostream iostream.h. Remember, this is the first header file what we are using in the programming part. So what exactly this library function will do? Hash, this refers, it is a preprocessor statement. What is that? This is the preprocessor statement. This is the preprocessor statement. Name only tells. Includes, what I am including here? Input, output. String is nothing but a Character. String is nothing but character. Listen here. Input, output, stream is nothing but character. This character will be defined with the help of variable only. The help of variable itself. This variable can be referred in the form of input as well as output. Okay. Now, hash include istring.h. We are the one who defining input statement, output statement in the form of variable. These things will be executed with the help of header file. The help of header file, because this header file is the one which is having a link with the linker section of our programming software. Our programming software. When you are going to define, when you are defining C++, how you are saving the program? File name dot cpp, right? In the same format, whenever you are defining input output variable in your program, you are supposed to have a connection with the header file. But between those two, you are using what operator? Dot operator. What exactly this dot operator tells to the compiler? User wants to have a connection or link between header file as well as the basic input output statement. This is the first header file, hash include iostream.h. Now, just now only I have told this will be take care of input output statement. What are those basic input output? In your program, when you define like this in A, this is the basic. Right? If you want to read this, normally in the C++, we will do like this: C in A, C out A. All the basic input output statement will be executed with the help of iostream.h only. With the help of iostream.h. The second header, I hope all of you understood this one. Hash include iostream.h. I stands for input, O stands for output. Stream is nothing but a character. Those input and output we are referring to the help of header file. This complete line is said to be library function. That's what I have told. Library function is used to have a connection between input output statement and the header files, because header file is the one which is having a link with the programming software. Next, second header file in the C++. You can say that's a common header file also. Again, same thing. Hash include conio.h. Now, the expansion of conio. C stands for console. C stands console. I stands for input. O stands for again output. The expansion of conio is console input output. Before this, I have defined iostream.h. That is also taking care of input output only. Even this console CONI also taking care of input output only. What is the basic difference between iostream and conio.h? I have told iostream will be taking care of all the basic input output function which is defined by us, means user or the programmer. This will be taking care of formatted. This will be taking care of formatted and unformatted input and output statement. These are the special input output statement. What are those special inputs? For example, in your program, if you define get ch, normally to get the result or to display the result, we are supposed to use get ch. I will tell clearly what is the main use of get ch also. Get ch, put ch, lg, gets. These are the special formatted input output statement which you are using in your program. When you call these kind of functions, remember, when you call these kind of functions in your program, then header file supposed to be conio.h. You may have a doubt. Suppose if I'm not used? Is the program will get executed or not? See, what kind of a linkage error you will get? It's not a linkage, it's a basic error. You can say that what kind of error you may get? A function prototype is missing. What exactly it tells? A function prototype is missing. So, how function prototype miss agbardu anta andre who's you supposed to use hash include conio.h. First header file is iostream, second header file is conio. These two commonly we supposed to use to develop the program. Once we start developing the program, you will understand, oh, this is the things we're supposed to use on the next header file. The next header file is math.h. The name only indicates this is the mathematical function. It supports for mathematical functions. So what are those mathematical functions? As we know in the program, any mathematical kind of functions if you use to execute that program, you're supposed to call the library function is hash include math.h. Again, if you are not called the things compiled with us, this is the mathematical related function, so that you are missing on function prototype. So to avoid that, you are supposed to use the function name called as hash include math.h. Which are the mathematical functions? One is in the first year already you have used when you call square root functions, because SQRT is keyword which is called for mathematical function. Next, absolute ABS parenthesis. Whenever in the first year itself I have told, whenever you used a parenthesis, this refers a function. This refers a function in front of any variable. If you use a parenthesis, that refers a function. Okay? Square root, absolute, power, fine. So there are so many cos, tan. There are so many mathematical functions. Whenever you call those kind of functions, you are supposed to use a header file called as math.h. Remember, the next header file. The next header file is io.manner.h. io.manner.h. I stands for again import. O stands for output. MANIP, it stands for manipulation. Manipulation. See guys, input output. IOStream refers input output. Onio refers input output. This one is also referring input output, but this will be support in the place of not for reading at the time of printing. In which manner you want to see the output? For that reason, we suppose use input output. Name only indicate it manipulates, it changes, it updates, it makes some changes with the input output statement. So which are the manipulation function? Set W, set precision, and then these are the thing. One more time I'll give in a simple manner. Set W. It provides a width between variables. For example, in your program, if you use cout, in your program, if you use cout A followed by set W within a parenthesis, if you use the 5, then you call another variable. This is the printing line. This is the printing line. Okay. This will be executed with the help of IOStream. This is also IOStream, this is also IOStream, but the set W, if you want to execute, you are supposed to use which header file? io.manip.h. Okay, so set W. Just now I have told it provides a width between, a gap between, a space between the variable when you execute your program, when you are able to see the output, that time you find the difference. See, this is the execution command on the black screen of your system. Fine, the A value considers 10 and the B value considers 20. Right? If you are not using set W5, output will be displayed like this 10, 20 continuously. We are the one who develop the program. We will understand that our 10 values for A, 20 is for B. Unknown person will think that this is 1020. Alright? So to avoid that kind of problem, being a developer, we are supposed to know basic things that A value is supposed to be displayed separately, B value is supposed to print separately. There are a few procedures we are supposed to follow in a systematic approach. That's why program always supposed to be in a systematic manner. We are supposed to declare. Being a programmer, you should have a systematic approach towards the development of applications, right? For this output, the value will be printed like this. A value will be 10. How much space you want to give? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the value of B will be printed here. This is how you are supposed to display the result on the screen. This is the use of set W. Set precision. That provides the gap or space between the variable. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವು ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ gap ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Set precision gives the a gap before the variable. ಅಂದ್ರೆ value ಹಿಂಗಡೆನೆ. For example, see out. Set precision 3, then A and double. So how the output will be? This is the screen. How much gap you want to give? Free space. 1, 2, 3, and the value will be printed here. This is the use of set precision. Set W provides a gap between the variable. Set precision gives the gap before the variable. Next one is NL. If you want to define a NL in your program, see out. A NL B. Output will be, as we know, value of A is 10. Okay, NL. The name only indicates you are supposed to end the line. End the line. So this line is going to be end here itself. Then value of B where it prints in the next line. So 10, 20, one after the another, the value will be printed if you're supposed to use NL. So there are the three basic things supposed to be executed with the help of IO manner dot H. Next one is C type. It's a character type. C type. C type dot H. Character type. We know the definition of character. Character supports alphabets, right? Even character type also has some functions. Those functions will be executed with the help of C type. Which are those? Is alpha. Hope so you all remember. Is alpha. Is upper. Is lower. To upper. So these are the things. When one character to another character or one end to another end, if you want to convert, you are supposed to use a header file called as ctype.h. There are 5 basic header files. What I have told, I have explained here. Together I will write so that clearly you can understand. The first header file, what is that? Hash include IO stream dot h. Second header file hash include folio dot h. Third header file hash include IO manner dot h. Then hash include math.h. The next hash include ctype.h. These basic header files you're supposed to remember so that in the second year syllabus also these are the common library functions what we are using. First, what we have learned in this session, first definition of program, the next one about library function. Okay, hope all of you wrote down this, right? The next one. Next one the next we will know about variable. Say, program is a set of codes, right? A set of instruction. And if you want to execute those instructions, library function is required. Now the very important point, program consists set of instruction. If you want to have those instructions, you're supposed to know about variable. What is mean by variable? It is an object or quantity. Variable can be anything. It's an object or a quantity. One thing, right? In the program, the value of the variable may or may not be changed. May or may not be changed until what? Until the program get execute. Until the program get execute. Okay, until the program get executes. Variable is a quantity. The value of the variable may or may not be changed throughout the program execution. Now the very important point, if you want to call that one as a variable, then if you know about the data type, then only it is possible to declare variable. If you declare like this, yeah, this will not be called as variable. Why? Because program only if you want to define this one or if you want to refer this particular one as a variable, then you should know, must and should know about very important point. You should know about data types, right? Variable is an object or a quantity. Data means what? Object, quantity. We should have idea about this one, data types. Okay, now, what is mean by data type first? What is mean by data types? Okay, first one is data type. It's a type of a data. Data is nothing but object or a variable. Okay, type of a data. Why we supposed to use? To allocate a memory space. To allocate a memory space for the declared variable. Data type is used to allocate a memory space from the declared variable. Fine. Allocate the memory space for the declared variable. There are four major basic data type we supposed to use. The first one is integer. Second one, remember if you know these basic things, then only it is very easy for you all to understand the second year portion. If you don't know about these basic things, definitely you all will feel a difficulty to develop with some basic difference. With some basic difference, you are going to develop a program in the second PU syllabus. What I am doing in this session, only just I am revising again and again. I am telling just revising first year portion, but this portion definitely we call in second year also. This is the common things, okay? But with the some implementation, with the some changes, you are going to implement that OOPS method. This is the structure oriented, but these are the common things what you are calling in second PU also. Please remember, the first data type is integer, second one is floating point, third one is double, and the fourth one is character. Integer, it accepts only whole number. Integer accepts only whole number. Integer accepts only whole number. Andre decimal value will not be accepted when you declare. And then integer accepts only whole number. If you want to declare any variable as an integer type, then you are supposed to use a keyword called as int. You are supposed to use a keyword called as int. Second point, how many number it will be accepted? Between 0 to 9. How many bytes it will be allocated? 2 bytes. It will be allocated how many bytes? 2 bytes. Integer accepts only whole number, and the keyword is int, and the numbers are between 0 to 9. It accepts it allocates 2 bytes of memory space. See, whole numbers means 8, 9, 3, 4, 6, whatever it is. Fine. It cannot accept 8.3, 4.7, 5.7. The error between the two digits, if you are putting the dot, that thing will not be accepted because that will be referred as a decimal. Those kind of decimal value will not be executed with the help of integer. Integer accepts only one number and executes only whole number. And the keyword is int. If you want to have an integer data type, you are supposed to use a keyword called as int. There I have defined like this. First, A, this is an alphabet. When you declare like this, int A, this will be referred as integer variable. For this particular variable, how many values or how many bytes it will allocate? 2 bytes. 2 bytes, 1 byte equals to 8 bits. 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. It means 2 bytes equal to how many bits? 16 bit. How many? 16 bits. So the value will be in this. So this is how the value will be allocated. Integer allocates 2 bytes of memory space, 1 byte equal to 8 bit, 1 byte equal to 8 bit, 2 bytes equal to 16 bit, 16 block will be allocated for variable A. The value of A will be stored in this memory block. Next, floating point. This is the second data type. Floating point, it accepts a decimal value. It accepts decimal value. It accepts the decimal value and the number between, say, 0 to 9. It accepts the decimal value and the keyword is float. And the keyword is float. It allocates 4 bytes of memory space. It allocates 4 bytes of memory space. 2 bytes is nothing but 16. 2 bytes is nothing but 16 bits. 4 bytes is nothing but 32 bits. Those many blocks executed with the help of float. Double allocates 64 bits. That means 8 bytes. And the keyword of double is double itself. The keyword of double is double itself. It allocates 64 bits, 8 bytes. And the character, this is very, very important. The character will be defined in the two different formats. One is with single character, another one with string character. Single character, or second one is with string character. Single character accepts only one alphabet. It accepts only one alphabet. String accepts more than one or group of alphabet. Group of alphabet. Single character accept only one alphabet. String will be accept a group of alphabet. Single character defined with the keyword called as char. The C++ will be called as with the string or char. Most of the time it accepts only char but not the string. Okay. And it allocates 1 byte of a memory space. This allocates 2 bytes of a memory space. Single character keyword is char. Allocates 1 byte, accepts only one alphabet. String accepts group of alphabet. The keyword is string. How many bytes? 2 bytes. Means for this 8 block, for this 16 block. Right? This is the data type you are supposed to define. Okay. So what is mean by data type? Data type is used to allocate some memory space for the declared variable. Fine. For the declared variable. First, you should know about library. The next one is about data type. Third one is about input output statement. How you are going to read, reading and printing, reading and printing input output statement. If you want to read the input output statement, first you need to declare a variable. I will declare a variable called as BH. The variable name is BH. If you want to read, for reading we use a keyword called as CIN. We use a keyword called as CIN. It's a console input and it refers a greater than symbol. To read, what this special character is supposed to use? Two greater than symbol followed by the variable name. You may ask, suppose if we have more than one variable if we declared, how we supposed to read? Cin two greater than symbol followed by first variable, again two greater than symbol followed by second variable, two greater than symbol followed by third variable, and so on. This is how we supposed to read. This is single variable reading. Suppose if you have more than one, you're supposed to read like this: Cin bh bh1 bh2, like this. But for each and every variable, a greater than symbol is required. You may ask, what is the use of this greater than symbol? In the programming language, what we call stream extraction. First itself I have told, stream refers with what? Character. BH is a character only because character refers with alphabet. B is an alphabet, H is an alphabet. Put together BH I have defined here. This is an alphabet, right? Stream extraction is the first extraction. Extract, collect, takes from the program. To connect those declared variable, we are supposed to call two greater than symbol followed by the keyword called as C. It stands for console input. This stands for console input greater than symbol. Extract this input variable. Extract this input variable. There are two different ways I have extracted. One is with only one variable, another one is more than one variable. This is called single variable reading. This will be called as cascading reading variable. What is mean by cascading reading? The process of declaring. The process of declaring more than one variable with the input statement. Declared and here I defined. You next line model that is called defined. Declaring and the defining more than one input variable in a single statement called as cascading input. In the same manner, we are supposed to use Cout. Cout. What's the name of variable? Cout BH. See the difference. Cin refer with greater than symbol. Cout refers with lesser than symbol. Greater than refer was extraction. This will be reverse insertion. Whatever the value is extracted from by the program, whatever the value is extracted from this symbol, that is going to display the help of this lesser than symbol. Okay, this is extraction and this is insertion. Consider, for example, int bh. Cout, enter the value of BH. Enter the value of BH. So, how you are reading? Cin BH. How you are printing with the help of Cout BH. Right? Suppose if you give value of BH is 10, the value of 10 will be printed on the screen with the help of Cout keyword. Remember, there are three different keywords. One is Cin, Cout. Cin and the Cout, two different keywords and two different symbols. One is lesser than, another one is greater than. Greater than refers with reading statement, lesser than refers with Cout statement. Lesser than is used for printing, greater than is used for extracting. Okay, these are the basic things what we are using in second view question also. See, this is how we have developed a first year portion. Okay. Now, if you want to develop a hooks oriented program, this is little bit related with second year portion. If you want to develop with OOPS oriented program, just now only I have told you should have idea about library function, data types, reading those variables, printing those variables, right? Those are the common things we are supposed to use here also, but with a small or a different small changes. This is the object-oriented programming system. Stands for object-oriented, object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming. To develop this OOPS program, there are three things you are supposed to know. Again, first one is about library block. Second one is about class block. Third one is about main block. These are the very important things. One is library, class block. Third one is main block. But in first view, just we have used library and main block. We are not referred with the class block. But here we are supposed to use the class block. In the next session, I will tell clearly what is class and how we are going to declare, what are the basic things we are supposed to use, everything I will tell in the next class. Just I want to give the difference between a first year syllabus and the second year. First year, you have developed the program in a structure-oriented manner. This is object-oriented manner. What is the major difference? Structure-oriented program always divides each and every code, subcode in the form of functions. In the form of functions, that function will be referred as program only. For simple code also you are going to have the different blocks. For simple program, for example, user defined function, what you have done for addition of two number also you have called one function header file, right? Even that one also refers as a program only, right? For a simple program when you have more than one functions, program always looks big. But object oriented, not like that. It refers or it divides. It divides a program in the form of codes, and those code referred as object. These objects will be combined in two different formats. One is data member, another one is member function. Put together what we call class. Those things we are using here. See, structure oriented divides the code in the form of functions. Object oriented divides the code in the form of object itself. That object will be combined two things. One is data member, another one is member functions. Okay, these are the common things what I have explained in this particular session. These are the common things what you are using in second PU syllabus also. In the tomorrow session, I am going to start with a chapter named called as classes and objects. Classes and object. This is the second unit. In the second unit, this chapter is defined. That second unit totally 39 marks defined by the PU board. How many marks? 39 marks. So almost 40% of the marks you are going to cover in this unit itself. So please be careful and please understand the basic things. Okay, please understand the basic things so that it's become very easy for you all to understand these chapters as well as lab programs. Thank you.